also fitted a more sophisticated traction control system which lets you have fun without allowing you to crash. But the most impressive thing is how this car manages the air. These flaps down here, when the brakes are hot, they open to allow cooling air to pass onto the discs. But the rest of the time, they're shut for better aerodynamics. And then you have these channels on either side of the bonnet. The air is funneled along them into here and out of here, so it provides a boundary layer of smooth air passing down the flanks of the car, making it more slippery. There's real downforce as well. At 125 miles an hour, the weight of the air pressing down on the car is 19 stone. That's like having half of John Prescott on the roof, forcing the tyres into the tarmac, giving better grip. They have done everything in the book then to exploit the colossal firepower. And the results are mesmerising. In the past, big Ferraris felt big. Testarossa, the 612, they were immense. They were fat boy cars. This isn't. This is light and nimble and sharp. It is spectacular. I must confess though that while the car is fine, I am struggling because it is a bit frantic in here. I just went airborne then. Read about those early test pilots in Mach 2 jet fighters going to the very limits of what was possible. That's what it feels like in this, like you're sort of out of control. Incredibly fast steering, so the slightest movement of the wheel causes an immediate dart one way or the other. And then there's the throttle. You put your foot down and you think, oh yes, and then immediately you think, well no, actually, too scary. And when life is as hectic as this, what you really want are for all the controls to be conventional, and they're not. All the knobs and buttons for the lights and the wipers and the indicators are all on the steering wheel, which moves about, so they're never where you left them. You can't even sneeze when you're driving this car, because if you did, well, they'd have to hose you off the road. To try and explain what I'm on about, I've come to this tennis court. This is what it's like to drive an ordinary car on the roads of Hertfordshire. Here we go, Golf GTI, BMW M3, Ferrari 458. This is easy, manageable, and I could do it all day. Now, let me show you what it's like to drive Ferrari F12. Oh, in the face! The Stig says this is the only car in the world that can hold a candle to the Lexus LFA. He also says it's the first Ferrari he's ever driven that he would actually buy if he had any concept of money, which of course he doesn't. Me though, I mean, it is brilliant, but I think it would be better still if it had slower steering, and it's hard for me to say this, but a bit less power.
hang on.
What?
Did I just hear you, Jeremy Clarkson, say that you'd like a bit less power?
Yes, you did.
Isn't that a bit like Gordon Ramsay saying, yes, I like this dish, but I wish it had a bit less flavour?
Well, James May saying, yes, I like this, but can it be a bit less brown?
Yeah, no, it is like that, but it is a bombshell. Which means we can end. Thank you very much for watching. See you all next week. Take care. Good night!